From cursed diamonds to haunted cars and an enchanting forest, this list truly does have it all. Here are the top 10 cursed artifacts that should be locked away forever. Okay, we don't need them. Put them away in a museum somewhere. Starting off this list in our number 10 spot, we have the Petrified Forest. It sounds like a place from Harry Potter, but it's even more grim. The Petrified Forest National Park is located in northeastern Arizona, and it is the home to one of the world's largest and most colorful gatherings of petrified wood. It looks like a place from Elden Ring, a place I would immediately turn around once arriving, cause nope, no thanks. The area was once a tropical forest that existed over 200 million years ago, and over time, the trees became petrified through the process of mineralization. The park also features ancient Native American petroglyphs, the historic Route 66, and a wide range of wildlife and geological formations. But just don't touch anything, okay? One pile of trees in the area got quite famous over the years because those who took pieces began to suffer terrible fates. Bad luck engulfed them, so much so that many have returned the pieces back to this now famous pile in the Petrified Forest. In our number 9 spot today, we have the Pompeii Artefacts. Once a flourishing Roman city located near the Bay of Naples in Italy, that was, of course, until 79 AD. Mount Vesuvius erupted, burying the entire city and its inhabitants under layers of ash and pumice. The eruption was so powerful that it wiped out all of the life within a 16-mile radius. Pompeii remained buried and forgotten for almost 1700 years until it was rediscovered in 1748. Today, Pompeii is an archaeological site that offers just a glimpse into ancient Roman life with well-preserved ruins of homes, public buildings, streets, artwork, you name it. And there's a great amount of people who steal from this ancient landmark as well. How to get cursed 101, steal from Pompeii. Alright, didn't work out so well the first time. Tourists would steal fragments of monuments, literally pieces of the city. Yeah, I'll just put this ballista ball on my fireplace. That looks lovely. 100 packages a year got sent to the archaeological superintendent, most of them accompanied with a letter explaining the bad luck that occurred. Don't take things that don't belong to you. Cheers. In our number 8 spot today, we have the Black Orlov Diamond. Also known as the Eye of Brahma, the diamond is believed to have been stolen from a Hindu temple in India and later owned by a Russian princess, Princess Nadia Orlov. According to the legend, again, take this one with a grain of salt, but those who possess the diamond will supposedly face misfortune and tragedy. The diamond's curse is said to have claimed the lives of multiple owners, leading to its nickname, the Curse of the Black Orlov. Today, the diamond is owned by an anonymous collector and is rumored to be worth over $200 million. That is just beyond me. Who would pay that much for a cursed stone? Guy, read a book. No deal. Nope. No thanks. In our number 7 spot today, we have the portrait of Bernardo de Galvez. Art is subjective, but I never knew it was haunted. My gosh, Bernardo de Galvez was a nobleman and military leader who played a significant role in the American Revolution, widely regarded as a hero for his efforts to aid the American colonies in their fight against British rule. Some believe that there is a curse attached to his portrait. According to legend, anyone who looks directly into the eyes of Bernardo's portrait will suffer a terrible fate. The curse was born during the Spanish-American War when American soldiers looted Galvez's home in Louisiana and took his portrait as a trophy. Again, how to get cursed 101. Why do we do this? Since then, several people who have come into possession of the portrait or stared deep into the portrait's eyes, which is weird, they have experienced misfortune. One man inherited the portrait from his grandfather and hung it in his home. Not long after this, he lost his job and his wife left him, and the painting saw the entire thing and laughed. Another tale involved a museum curator who displayed the painting and suffered a heart attack soon after. Even those who have seen photographs of the portrait claim to feel uneasy or experience strange occurrences. Should have led with that. Whoops, sorry. In our number 6 spot today, we have James Dean's car. James Dean's love for fast cars was well known, sadly because one of them ultimately led to his tragic death at the age of 24. Some are convinced that his car was cursed. Dean's first car, a Triumph Tiger T110 motorcycle, was involved in an accident that left him with a broken leg. His next car, a Porsche 550 Spyder, is the one he famously died in after colliding head-on with another vehicle. That's already tragic. That's dark history right there. But after Dean's death, the Porsche was sold off and quickly became infamous for causing more accidents and death. One of its owners even reported seeing James Dean's ghost sitting in the passenger seat shortly before crashing. That's pretty jarring. The car disappeared from public view in the late 1960s and has since been rumored to be hidden away by collectors who believe it to be cursed. So it's out there somewhere, waiting to be driven again. Another Porsche he owned was destroyed when it caught fire while being transported on a trailer, and a third Porsche he had ordered never made it to him. It was involved in an accident during transport that killed the driver. Whether you believe in curses or not, there's no denying that James Dean's car collection has a dark and tragic history. In our number 5 spot today, we have the Dybbuk box. This small wine cabinet got some attention after being sold on eBay in 2003. The box was purchased by Kevin Manis shortly after he claimed that the box was haunted and had caused him and his family to experience a series of terrifying events, health problems, and even a little paranormal activity, of course. He eventually sold the box to Jason Haxton, who ended up writing a book about his experience. Yeah, it was that bad. Some believe that opening the box can release malevolent spirits into the world. Its origins go back to a woman who survived World War II, and this came from her estate. The box now lives at the Haunted Museum, and remember that viral video of Post Malone touching that haunted artifact? Yeah, that was this box. Zach Baggins, please keep an eye on this box. Thanks so much. Smash that thumbs up for ghost-proof glass. We love that, okay? Nobody should be able to touch the haunted artifacts at your museum. That's irresponsible. You gotta sign a waiver first. In our number 4 spot today, we have the Basano vase, also known as the Vase of Death. I don't know who would want that. Legend has it that this vase was crafted in Italy during the 15th century and was once owned by a powerful noble family. Tragedy struck though when several members of the family died under mysterious circumstances. At that point, curse confirmed, right? The curse of the Basano vase is said to cause anyone who possesses it to suffer from physical and mental afflictions, sometimes even bringing death. Despite its reputation as a cursed object, some are fascinated. They want the Basano vase. They want to crack the code, break the curse. Who knows what they want? A pharmacist and archaeologist, both of these owners died shortly after receiving the vase. The Italian police apparently have it buried in a lead box somewhere, and that's gonna suck when we find it in 500 years, a horrible time capsule. In our number 3 spot today, we have Thomas Busby's chair. Haunted chair. Who would have thought? Legend has it that this chair was cursed by a vengeful witch who had been wronged by one of the members of the Busby family in the 1800s. Yeah, she cursed a chair. Now it slides out by itself. It's terrifying. The curse was said to bring misery and misfortune to anyone who dared sit in the chair, so you better lock those knees up. We're squatting today. Over the years, many brave souls attempted to break the curse by sitting in the chair, only to be met with tragedy. I'll be honest, I would sit on it. I would just like have a couple pints and I'm ready to go. Alright? Curse chair. Come on, who curses a chair? A witch. Some suffered from unexplainable illnesses, while others were plagued by nightmares. One man even claimed that he saw ghostly apparitions floating around him after sitting in the chair. Despite its reputation, the Thomas Busby chair remained an object of fascination for many paranormal enthusiasts. It was eventually acquired by the Thirsk Museum, dedicated to supernatural artifacts, where it remains on display to this day. In our number 2 spot today, we have the Anguished Man. Alright? The haunted item. This isn't a list of haunted items without the Anguished Man. I mean, first of all, aside from its dark history, who would be able to look at this? Imagine this on your wall. That's from The Conjuring. That's terrifying to look at. The Anguished Man is a painting with history. It is said to be haunted by the spirit of the artist who created it, a man who mixed his own blood into the paint as he worked. Yeah, real artsy guy. Love doing that. The painting has been passed down through generations of the artist's family, but each owner has reported strange occurrences while in possession of the haunting piece. Some have claimed to hear whispers and moaning coming from the painting late at night, which is the scariest thing I could possibly imagine, while others have just seen ghostly apparitions out and about, just walking around the painting. Like Super Mario 64, just a real life painting. Would you spend a night with this painting? I'm a skeptic when it comes to all things paranormal, but I just don't think I'm ready to take that risk. In our number 1 spot today, we have Robert the Evil Doll. A man named Rob Otto was given a doll that looked a lot like him. One of his servants who didn't like him made the doll. Yeah, You already know where I'm going here. This was a voodoo doll, right? This is obviously a trap. Neighbors would hear Robert talking to this doll. Robert and Robert the podcast. Tune in. Now, after Robert's death, the new owners of the house found that same doll in the attic. Still there. Well, actually, their daughter found it. It was pretty jarring. That family was haunted by this doll, and they would hear threats coming from it. So now the doll is on display at a museum in Key West. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thanks so much for checking it out. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski. If you have any problems with the items, at Taylor, because he wrote this script. I'll see you next time. Bye!